Good evening and welcome to the July edition of the Business Forum. On behalf of all the members of the Knights of Valparaiso Chamber of Commerce, I want to welcome you. We've got a great show today. We're going to start with our July breakfast sponsor. But before I get into that, got to do a special shout out to STEM School. They are our school of the month. So if you see any of the folks from STEM, make sure you give them a pat on the back and thank them for all the great work they're doing. First up, as I said, we're going to have our July 2nd Wednesday breakfast sponsor, and that is Carr, Riggs & Ingram. And representing Carr, Riggs & Ingram is Destin Cobb, and he is one of their partners. Welcome, Destin. How are you today?
Doing well.
It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Tell us a little bit about who is Carr, Riggs & Ingram.
Well, Carr, Riggs & Ingram is a regional CPA firm stretching across the southeastern United States. And while we're a regional CPA firm, we are the 23rd largest CPA firm in the country, as well as the fastest growing CPA firm in the country.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, as a professional based organization, our biggest asset is our human capital.
Sure, people.
Right, and the company invests heavily into that asset. And I think that those rankings reflect that. We have over 1,200 professionals specializing in industry lines available to service our clients.
Oh, fantastic. And are there specific company lines that you focus on? Or?
Oh yeah, we have extensive knowledge in agribusiness, insurance, retail, real estate, construction, nonprofit, as well as government contracting.
And what kind of services does Carr, Riggs & Ingram provide for these industries?
Well, we're a full-service CPA firm, so we offer all of the traditional services, business and individual income tax return preparation, as well as tax planning for our individual clients to eliminate any uncertainty on the April 15th deadline.
Sure. Because you say that so quietly, but it is such a big deal to take a look. And here we are in July, so if business owners, especially chamber members, aren't taking a look at their taxes for next year right now, there's not going to be much time to get things fixed, is there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We got to be proactive.
Sure.
And it also helps with our clients' cash flow management.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's nice to have a CPA firm with a windshield instead of a rearview mirror, right?
Absolutely.
One of those things that always drove me crazy is when the CPA called me up on December 31st and said, "Oh my goodness, what? You know what just happened?" No. I wanted to know back in July what was going to happen. So that's really, really important, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely, for sure. We also offer a whole host of audit services for our whether that be government audits, nonprofit audits, condo association, and just your traditional audit and review services. And
those are also so important. Having been president of the chamber, it's nice to have a third party come in and just validate that everything that's supposed to be there is there, and that things are working the way they're supposed to. Because you guys are pretty good at uncovering things when they're not working correctly, aren't you?
We try hard, for sure. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We also have a client accounting services department, and they help for bookkeeping and financial statement return preparation.
Day-to-day P&Ls and
right.
week, month to month, I guess it is.
Yeah, for both large and small businesses, as well as sales tax and payroll preparation. Business valuation services, and our Niceville office has also expanded its government contracting.
Oh,
section.
Really?
Yes, sir.
And what kind of government contracts are we working?
Generally, here locally, we work a lot with the ones that work on the base.
Sure.
But the rules as it relates to government contracting is very complex.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, we have one of the firm experts in our Niceville office, and she's able to give clear and concise analysis on these matters. Whether that be you have a government contracting audit, or you just need help with cost accounting or FAR regulation. We also have helped several businesses both qualify and maintain the Small Business Administration's 8A status for their 8A program.
Which is huge for a government contractor.
Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah.
Or whether it just be that you need help getting your indirect rate or your burden labor rate ratios calculated, or
Sure.
basically any DCAA compliance we're able to help with.
How fantastic. Destin, I see in my notes here that you have something called teaming structure. What in the world is that, and what's the benefit for your clients?
Well, what we do there is we employ a team at our office. We have a tax manager that goes on every account, as well as a client accounting services member on that account, and the partner. And so what that is designed to do is leverage off of those individual strengths of those employees in an effort to better service our clients. And so by doing that, we can gain those that advantage by
Sure.
leveraging off of that strength, and whether it be the 3-person team or the 1,200-person team that we have firm-wide, we're going to have somebody that has experience with that situation.
Yeah.
To be able to, obviously to be able to better service our clients.
Now you kind of slid right through the whole bookkeeping and all that, but as a small businessman, I want to put a plug in for you. It's so much easier at the end of the year tax time if your accountant's the one taking care of your books, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
There's no shoebox that shows up because you've basically walked them through every month of the year, and it makes things pretty streamlined, right?
Right. Well, and like you said, it allows us to be a little bit more forward thinking as opposed to reactive in
You
nature.
can see what's coming down the pike, sure. Yeah, the light at the tunnel's not always the end of the tunnel. Sometimes it's a train that's coming to get you. And
Well said.
This current administration seems to have a certain desire to tax a little more strongly than in previous administrations. So some of those things can get you in trouble, can't they?
Oh yeah. We've got to, they nickel and dime you to death. We got to do the same thing. Make sure that we're getting every little advantage as possible.
Yeah, and I think that anybody that's trying to do their own taxes in this day and time is just absolutely missing the boat, and really can get themselves in serious trouble, can't they?
Oh well, the tax law is so fluid. It's a full-time job to keep up with it, obviously.
Oh,
So,
no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. And just the changes in healthcare and those things all have huge impacts on. Because I'm thinking of our audience are small business owners or even large business owners, and there's huge changes that are taking place every day that have huge impacts on what they owe or what they don't owe, and if they're working with a professional such as Carr, Ingram, they get the opportunity to know what those things are coming down the pike and maybe dodge a few of those pit holes, right?
That's our goal.
Yeah, amen. What's the best way for folks to contact you if they were wanting to work with you or have some questions about their situation?
Well, we like for all of our new clients to come in and sit down and meet with a partner. And that initial consultation is always free. And so you can either come by one of our locations in either Niceville or Crestview, or you can give us a call, 897-4333.
Fantastic. Destin, you guys, Carr, Ingram's footprints are all over our community. You've been involved in our chamber for more years than I can count. So thank you for all that you're doing, and thank you for sponsoring our July 2nd Wednesday breakfast. We look forward to seeing you there.
Absolutely. Happy to be involved.
Pleasure's all mine.
Thank you,
God
sir.
bless. Stay here.
Okay.
Next up, we have our member call day, and we have Ms. Jenny Brunson, the Vice Chair of Membership Development. She's going to tell you all about member call day, so don't go away.